Well, yeah, sort of disheveled morning, Sophie. I just got my morning workout done. I am trying very hard to do more physical stuff. This year I did finish the 30 days of yoga challenge by Yoga with Adrian this year, and that was a blast. I didn't do a whole lot during January. That was a really nice time to kind of detox from the internet. Like, I was still doing stuff on the internet, but I wasn't active, as in I wasn't doing anything like content creating or doing art or pressuring myself into doing any of these things. I didn't write not a single word, actually. No, I didn't write a single word on my story in January. So did a bit of a detox, deconnect, and that was really nice. And then February came around and I was like, well, now I gotta start doing stuff again, and was immediately overwhelmed. So I didn't. I just kind of continued as in January, but I kind of kept doing the whole self-beating up, like, you should, and then I didn't, and it got worse. So, this morning was a bit different. I felt like, today is the day, we'll try, and if this video never sees the light of day, I will be fine with that. I do have a plan for the year, more on that a bit later. I'm gonna do some tidying around here. I haven't done a lot of that in the last week. Before I do that though, it's a bit of showering time and a bit of TLC time for myself. Well, all showered, hair washed, already dry, did some minor stuff around the flat, and now I'm being used as a cat bed.
Many months later.
Let's get to my desk. It's not too bad. Could have been worse, but I also haven't been around here a lot lately. I've been mostly in the living room, which is also kind of a semi-mess, so let's get to this. It looks better. A lot better. Still have to sweep and mop the floor, but that's for later. And then there's still this corner that I kind of need to deal with, and I've been ignoring it for, I would say, about half a year by now, so. I have no idea if the camera's picking this up, but just one has kind of the face look there, or the eyes, there's the mouth, and, well, either he's smoking or he's vaping. Probably not healthy. The pancakes are done. I already ate while I was making them. Just waiting for this to cool down so I can swish that again. And because I know this little guy, yeah, I'm going to put something on top of them. Alright, now there are 4 things on the itinerary for today, and that is A, getting some order into this chaos over there, cleaning the cat area down there, sweeping the floor, potentially mopping it, might not be necessary, and then hanging the laundry. The battery died and I kind of did something else for a while there, but everything is clean and tidy, and everybody's just having fun with the water. Now, for that plan I was alluding to at the beginning of the video, because I have one this year, and let's see if I can actually see it through. Part 1 of that plan is influenced by me just kind of missing the window to sign up for some conventions and shows. So I just decided, rather than doing anything in person, even just looking for new stuff, I decided I would concentrate on my online shop this year and just the online presence, build that up a bit more again, because that got a bit neglected last year after I was still kind of spiraling with other stuff. So I wrote down a couple of ideas for future videos, how I want to kind of structure the year in itself. Most of it will revolve around the 3 main things I'm doing: illustration, writing, sequential art. I have started streaming again. One of the images you saw me working on in the previous clips is actually a PNG tuber, so I don't have to put on the camera all the time. Thing is, right now I just don't feel like getting my facial expressions under control, so I'm just sitting there kind of resting bored face. That is the face I have when I'm resting. I have this PNG tuber to feel a bit more comfortable while I am streaming and working on stuff. I will still switch to camera once in a while, especially if the cats are doing something. It's not that I'm camera shy, it is really more that I need a bit more curation at this point in time, so PNG tuber it is. I thought about maybe making one that is a bit more complicated rather than just the 2 frames that are kind of floating through space. However, I also just figured let's have a base, expand on it on the future. Same with a lot of other things I'm doing right now. There were a couple more things I wanted to have ready by the time I returned to the content creation space. Part of that was setting up a Ko-fi properly. I had one before, but I wanted to set something up for a monthly membership and then also get in the habit of posting to it. I did set that up. Link is right there on the screen. Other than that, I also wanted to have the newsletter set up and ready to go out again. I'm kind of looking for something else. I've been using MailChimp before, but really it's just so many steps until you get to actually writing the newsletter. I don't want to do that anymore. I just want something where I'm like, here, create a new email, compose a new email, write in it, put pictures in, and then send it. Don't have like 15 steps before you get to the newsletter to set that up. I'm still working on that. Now, there are a couple of things that have an actual date attached to it. Most of all, as I said, I want to concentrate more on my online shop again this year, and that comes with me opening my online shop again. The date is set on May 1st. And I do hope to have some new stuff available by then. I will also put some of the old stuff on clearance just to, make some space again. I do need a space again. And one of the things I am kind of working on right now is something for the next vlog, and another one I will give you a hint. And it has to do with all those unicorns, also known as stabby horses, I'm drawing in the background. And that concludes this rambly segment. One last thing I want to mention is that I hope to be more regular with YouTube videos again. I do plan on having a video every 2 weeks, and I'll put the vlogs on a monthly cycle and then also put some other videos in between. Every 2 weeks is the goal. We'll see how that pans out. And that brings me to the very last point I want to make here, and that is calls to action. I need to do more of these, so please like and subscribe. See you in the next video. Take care.